He's a manifestation of my dreams. We must have been dreaming the same good thing. We just hooked up with the powers that
Good
be.
afternoon. And I am Zemrah. Here's the life. Thanks for joining me at Intellectual Radio. It's always good to have a special guest, and we have our lovely Miss Alice Davis joining us. I promised you last week that we would have her back, talking a little bit about her book, a little bit about our youth, and she came up with a great topic for us, self-destruction, something I think it is very important. And then our co-host, Mr. Eddie Sherman, my better half, has got a lot of good things to say. And then we have a special guest this afternoon that I'm going to be happy to take my musical portion, Miss Sarita Thompson, joining us over the phone. So we've got a pretty good afternoon of great information for you. So right now, we're going to talk a little bit about our hot topic, self-destruction with our youth and getting back to them understanding of life and embracing life, something that I believe in and I talk about all the time, is when you live life, embrace life, life will live in you and it will embrace you back. So I think that's real important. And then she brought her book, The Fifth Season. Tell us just a little bit and share a little bit of that with us. She's such a sharp senior. That is something that is my philosophy, is seniors. I love talking about seniors and seniors living life too. So we're going to talk a little bit about both of those, our youth, and because we were youth before we became the young seniors.
I think so.
Yeah. So let's hear a little bit about.
So many thanks to you, Zemrah. What a blessing you are.
Thank you.
I thank God every day for you.
Thank you.
For your sidekick, Ed.
Oh, kicking me in the side.
No, it doesn't take anything from you.
No, I know.
I'm so grateful, and I give all praise and honor to God,
Mm-hmm.
who's head of my life.
Always.
I'm a senior, and I'm busy, and I get so excited when I think about you and Here's to Life, because it opens up many, many areas.
Mm-hmm.
It lets seniors know that because you're older, you're not out. I'm still busy. And I brought my book. God gave it to me, not just for me, but to open the doors for our youth. That's my passion. And it's called The Fifth Season. This is it. And I am in the Library of Congress. And I don't say these things braggingly. I say them because I'm so grateful as to what God has done for me in my life. And these things, if you hold your hand closed, nothing gets in. You have to open up your hand so things can come in and then things can go out and you can share with others. So this book is in the hands of Oprah Winfrey, Steve Harvey, Spike Lee, and Tyler Perry. I don't know when they're going to get to me, but when they get to me, I'm going to share it and give it to you. And my thoughts, I was talking to Zemrah and Ed about our youth, and I'm not going to dwell on it too much because we want to be versatile. This is the holiday season,
Yes.
and we want to be happy. We want to let our youth know, though, that we have not forgotten about you. Our seniors, as myself, nobody's forgotten about me, and I want to pass that on. Just because you're older, you're not out.
That's right.
For our youth, use the seniors. When you find your back is against the wall and you don't know anybody you can turn to, there's a senior out there with a wealth of knowledge that she can share with you. I see you now self-destructing, and I'm very hurt about that. I pray a lot, and I know the answer. We've dumped education on you time after time after time. And I think sometimes you've turned a deaf ear to it because you don't see it working for you. But for me, God is the key. You have to be patient. You are right now, group of people. But I don't want you to fall into an old path that could destroy you. Years and years ago, we fought against nigger. I don't want you to fall back and grab that stigma because you're on that road. You're self-destructing, and I'm hurt by that. So I want to just say to you, it's not an easy fix. Not right now. The drug dealer is sitting there telling you it's cool, you can do all these things, but he'll kill you as you're killing yourself and others. And all I can tell you, I could just say it enough, education is a key. Seniors, be there for our youth. They really need us.
So Alice, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
The fifth season, how did you come up with that name?
Well, as the Lord gave this book to me, and he did, I did not go to school for it. The fifth season to me is love.
Oh, okay.
I kept looking and thinking, I said, what do I call this book? And we've been in such a turmoil with our children and people in general. Everybody's so upset. Nobody has any answers for anything. I felt like God was the answer. God is love.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as we keep love in front of us, that's our strength. So that's where it came from. And in this book, to back up love, I've got some scriptures in here, the fifth season, to kind of guide you and strengthen you when you feel that you are not strong enough to face a situation.
Will Smith had they just came out with a new movie called Collateral Beauty.
I heard about it. I haven't seen it yet.
Which goes on with the same thing you're talking about, the season of love.
Of love, absolutely.
And I hadn't had opportunity to see it yet, but I saw the trailer, and it seems like it's going to be real powerful.
You know what, Ed? I'm so glad you mentioned that, because love is truly the key. With the self-destruction for seniors who feel that just because they're older, love is the key. I'm so glad you mentioned that.
I think, but you think about what people, their definition of what love is. Because love, as you know, is a verb. It's not what you say, it's what you do.
You do. Mm-hmm. And isn't God that key? He's the answer. Because he's a moving God. He's all over the place. I guess that's a good way to put it. Mm-hmm. No matter where you are, if you're in Europe, if you're in Brazil, if you're in the United States, no matter where you are,
he's there.
He's there. Is that not action?
There you go. Mm-hmm. I think
that's love.
He requires us to get off your knees and get busy.
Absolutely. 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 You have to get off your knees and get busy. That's moving.
So we're going to talk about some of the ways of changing our images and the titles that we've been given and the images that go along with that, because everything that's said and done and written has a vibration to it.
Absolutely. Right. That's why I brought the word nigger in it, and I'm going to use it with respect. Because if I give it to you any other way, you're going to kick it to the curb. Nigger is an enslavement word. If you embrace this killing and the craziness that you're doing, you're self-destructing. Now you're a nigger. But when you embrace education, work and struggle for education, don't let anything stop you. You may not have everything you want. That's part of the challenge. You have to overcome these things. You work toward being the Black king and queen that you are.
What I got from you was when you said the word, that it was actually a Spanish word. Mm-hmm. Negro, el negre, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, negro. He's mm-hmm. from the Black Hills.
Yes.
That's what the word means. So the word is not any indication of a race or culture or people. It does not identify you as that. It's only a color. Mm-hmm. So if you've been called a color, we need to change that. We need to change them. We even from calling. I know we've already accepted the word that we are black people, but you're really not.
Absolutely.
That does not tell you who you really are, where you came from.
Absolutely. And you know what, Ed? I looked in the dictionary. Nigger can be any race and any people. You don't have to just be black. You don't have to embrace, they're talking about me. It's talking about anybody who's ignorant, who let themselves be in a captured state, of people that will not blossom like a beautiful flower with love. It's a word used to keep you down.
Mm-hmm.
The fight in you as a black king and queen is when you take that word and use it for your growth so that you'll know, I won't be a nigger for no man.
Because my thing is that was the name given to a people who had been destroyed and had lost their identity.
Huh?
So we're not there anymore. We're way past that.
Way past that. And as we speak to our young people with love and this season, the holiday season, to our young people, to our seniors, to people all over the world, we're going through a transition now, but it's just a test. We're going to be growing with more love for one another. We're going to know that we are not out because we are down. Because if we can look up, we can get up.
I love that.
God is good.
Mm-hmm.
So I welcome all thoughts, and I'd like to hear from young people and seniors to let you know my book is available, and God gave it to me, and just as He gave it to me, He's got things for you to do.
That's right.
Where can we get a copy of your book?
You can contact Zemrah. She will give you information, and she will contact me.
Yes.
I'd rather do it that way because she's my source, as God is my source. He sends angels, and Zemrah is my angel.
Thank you.
And I'd like to thank her for allowing me to pass on God's gift to everybody else.
Well, again, that's my philosophy. And I just believe, and like I told you before when you joined us, that I think it's very important. I think a lot of times seniors, they are my heart. And maybe,
Absolutely.
you know, my mom and dad have been, my dad left here, made his transition in 1984. My mom left in 1988. It's like they had been married for 56 years. Mm-hmm. When my dad passed, and so seniors have always been, and then again, I've worked with seniors for about 20 years, and so in the insurance business. So it's very important that I've always told them and shared my thoughts on not allowing, you know, the fact that you've gotten older to make you feel like you have to go sit down somewhere and just be quiet, or again, just babysit your grandchildren or your great-grandchildren. There is still life in you and ahead of you that you still can do your dreams and do your thing like you do. Absolutely. And so like I was saying, I have so much, that's why I wanted to, when you mentioned about coming back, to have that desire to want to share more thought on your feelings about our youth and things that you feel that they need to do, and that more seniors should, instead of babysitting and doing that kind of thing, to just be able to give them information and share powerful messages such as you're doing.
Absolutely.
I think that's very important, and I appreciate you taking the time in your busy schedule.
I'm very busy.
To come out.
It's my passion. I'm older. Yes, I'm 86.
Mm-hmm.
Go girl.
And still flying. I'm still working, driving my car. I step. I enjoy life. Age is just a number. I think I heard that somewhere on Here's to Life.
Absolutely. And that's what I love. And that's why you got an award, because you definitely exemplify that. I mean, who would have known? The owner of Intellectual Radio, he was just smitten by you. Earl just said, "You're what?" He could not believe that you're 86. And what I love about it is that you are not afraid. You know, some seniors are, well, I don't really tell my age, and they just don't want to share their age. But when you can look the way you look.
But you know what, Zemrah? I'm going to say I don't tell everybody my age because they'll use the number against the lady.
Yeah, I hear you. But so you're being cool on intellectual radio, anybody that tunes in to us, which we're going to definitely drive people to our 3 to 4 every Thursday.
Yes.
We want to drive them to our Here's the Life with Zemrah. We want them to hear that and to see
I want them to hear my spirit.
Yeah.
And to know that God has blessed me. And as he's blessed me, I pass it on.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hold this thing for just you, for me, Alice.
Yeah.
You have to let your little light shine.
Let it shine.
Well, you look at her. She let it shine. Look at them pretty hands.
They say you can always tell a society and the level they've grown to by the way they treat their children and their seniors.
Yes.
They'll let you know whether or not they're evolving in the right direction.
Absolutely. Right. Well, you know, I'm the mother of 6, 3 boys and 3 girls. I have 12 grandchildren, and they're doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Every family's going to have a couple of clunkers.
Yeah.
Presidents, people, big people, millionaires. There may be a clunker somewhere, but you know what? I always say that those are growing things. A couple of clunks here and there doesn't stop. One monkey doesn't stop no job.
By clunker, you mean when offspring has...
What did you say, clunker, Alice?
By clunker, you mean some offspring that's gone astray.
You may have a couple of children that may not be everything you want. But as long as they're happy and they're not hurting anybody, they have their lives to live.
Mm-hmm.
And you got your... For me, Alice, I'm enjoying my life and whatever I can do to enhance that of others, our young people, our seniors, and whatever I can give. It's about love, and to God be the glory.
And I think that's another one of the things that keep you going and keep your spirit so alive is your love for God. Because we know that He is the beginning, the middle, and the end of everything. And I think that
I want our young people and our seniors to know that God is the key. He's the potter and we're the clay.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you're going through, don't be dismayed. Don't get turned around. We're all facing challenges.
That's right.
But long as you keep your eyes on the prize.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
He said in the last chapter of Matthew, teach and go out and spread my word. Lo, I'll be with you to the end of the world. Mm-hmm. That's a cool thing.
It is.
Cool. It's cool.
Yes,
it's cool.
It's cool, and you cool. What you say, God is cool.
God is cool. He is so cool.
He really is. Speaking of cool, it's cold. It is cold outside. When they say, baby, it's cold outside.
It is cold.
Yeah.
I wore a mink today, and it's like carrying another person on my back. I hate it. It's not to be boxy. It's to be warm.
I hear that.
It's cold, children.
Yeah, it is. Well, we're getting close to the time. I'm really excited about talking with Serena. She is a jazz. She plays the trumpet. She plays the trumpet. Yeah, they call her the lady trumpet lady. So I'm looking really forward to. We're going to play one of her tunes about now, the winner. Okay. And I know she's got to be the winner, like she's the winner like the Serena. Hey.
When she's cool like Zemrah, she's all right.
I hear that. So we're going to hear a little bit from Serena.
Don't give up, 'cause you're gonna win. Don't stop, don't win. Don't give up, 'cause you're gonna win. Keep pressing on, don't throw in the towel. When times get rough, you can't give up now. You gotta keep the faith and trust and believe. It's gonna make a way for you, I know, 'cause you're a winner too. Gotta keep pressing on, don't throw in the towel. When times get rough, you can't give up now. Gotta keep the faith and trust and believe. He's gonna make a way for you. I know that you are winner too. Don't stop, gotta keep the faith. Don't give up, 'cause you're gonna win. Gotta keep on. Don't quit, gotta keep the faith. Don't give up, 'cause you're gonna win. Don't stop, gotta keep the faith. Gotta keep pressing on, 'cause you're gonna win. Don't win the time. You can't give up now. Don't give up, 'cause you're gonna win. Here we go, y'all. Don't you get tired of doing the right thing. 'Cause you're victorious. 'Cause you're victorious. You just can't give up now. Just can't give up now. Woo! All things work together for them that love the Lord. All things work together for them that love the Lord. I am the winner. You are the winner. You can make it. We can make it through. Say, I'm a winner. I am the winner. You're a winner. You are the winner. He's gonna see you do it. Yeah, see you through. I am the winner. You are the winner. You can make it. We can make it through. I am the winner. You are the winner. He's gonna see you do it. Yeah, see you through. Oh, 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 I am the winner. Oh, 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 he can see you through. Oh, 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 I am the winner. Oh, 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 he can see you through. This is for all my winners, y'all. You can make it. Yeah. Come on, winners. I am the winner. You can make it. Change is on the way. Oh, 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 oh. Cause you're gonna win. Don't stop. Don't quit. Don't give up. Cause you're gonna win. Gotta keep pressing on. Don't throw in the towel. When times get rough, you can't give up now. You gotta keep the faith and trust and believe. He's gonna make a way for you, I know. But you're a winner too. Gotta keep pressing on, don't throw in the towel. When times get rough, you can't give up now. Gotta keep the faith and trust and believe. He's gonna make a way for you, I know. But you're a winner too. Don't stop, gotta keep the faith. Don't give up, 'cause you're gonna
I'm back,
win.
and you're joining Zemrah. Here's the Life. And Alice Davis, my guest for today, and Eddie, my co-host. And we have on the line Miss Sarita Thompson. Hey, Sarita.
Hey, how you?
Sweetie, I was just, I'm Zemrah, so happy that you're joining me this afternoon. That song, You're a Winner, hey, you're a winner, because that song, hey, I mean, I was patting my feet and singing, I mean, it's catchy, it's awesome, baby. You really, really doing it. That's something that we really were discussing about our young people, our youth, and even our seniors, because that's my philosophy. And that you do what you got to do, and if you keep doing it, and like in Hebrew, Beshinan Tam, saying it over and over again, you know, it makes people hear. So I love that song. I'm definitely gonna put that in my repertoire, my musical repertoire. So how are you doing in this cold weather here in Chicago?
You know, I cannot complain, and I've learned not to ever complain.
Yeah.
Because guess what? I'm homegrown.
Okay.
Chicago. Yeah, born and raised here in the Chi-Town.
Okay, that's what we were wondering. So then you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you know this is this is normal for us.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just
Normal time.
the snow, the cold, we don't even worry about that.
No, we keep it moving.
Yeah, that's that. Now that's what I say, baby. Keep it moving. That's what I
Yeah, we
always
keep
say.
it moving. You know, you just saddle up, put your clothes on, and life got to keep going.
That's right. So you sing, you rap, and you play the trumpet.
Yeah, and I don't rap. Yeah, maybe you have reached into another inner calling.
No, I was getting a little bit out of that the winner because you was doing a
Yeah. I
little
don't
wrap
rap.
up
Yeah,
in
but
there in
I
that
sing
gospel
and I
piece
play
too.
trumpet and I write.
Yeah, and you're a writer too.
Yeah, I write. Yeah.
Now, did you write the winner?
Yes, I did.
Oh, that is awesome. That is
Thank you so much.
so good. Well, tell us a little bit about what you're doing in Chicago today, and are you performing anywhere?
Well,
Are you?
actually, I'm on a promotional tour. I'm actually in town for one of the largest music educators conference
Oh,
at the McCormick Place, is where music educators across the country
oh,
come together to discuss education trends in music. And so I'm in here. It feels so good to be back home. Although I haven't got a chance to get over to Harold's Chicken yet, but
now you got to get there. How long are you
yeah, I
going to
got
be here?
because I gotta have that bread with all the ketchup underneath and the hot sauce and stuff, you
Yeah,
know, and the
yeah.
douse in there. So I gotta get there. So that's the reason why I'm in town.
Oh, so how long are you going to be here?
I'll be here till Saturday, preventing the snow.
Yeah,
So if it's snow, I'm good. I'll stay till Sunday or Monday because I'm home, so I'm good.
I heard that, baby. So where are you living now, though?
Yeah, I currently live in New Jersey. What happened was I, end up going out to New Jersey to study music. I went to Curie High School,
Hmm.
on the South Side. So I went to Curie High School, and then I wanted to study music. I want to study the trumpet. One of the top trumpet players in the country by the name of Bill Fielder. And so
Wow.
I went out there to study, and I got bit by the bug and never came back home.
How long had you been there in
I
Jersey?
went to college. I went to undergraduate out there, and I went to graduate. So I've been out there for about 12 years, so 13 years.
Oh, wow.
I see. This is
Yeah.
Ed Sherman. This is Zemrah's better half.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing there? Uh,
I'm blessed. How about you?
I said you blow the trumpet. What made you pick
Yeah,
that instrument up? And
because
when did you start first
it was the
begin?
only instrument that I found at the time when I was a little girl that you can change the texture of it. It could be sad. It could be happy. You can create its own mood with it.
Oh,
Wow.
The
Okay.
trumpet could be mean as a beast, but it could be just as sweet and calm as you need it to be. And so that was something, and I could express my personality through it.
Now that's awesome.
yeah, because traditionally it's a male instrument. To have a female blow the way you do, it's
Oh,
unusual.
yeah.
It's unique.
Yeah, now as far as do you do any you do only the trumpet, right?
Well, yes, the trumpet is my principal instrument, but I can play other instruments. Like, I play the piano, I play the upright bass, I
Oh,
play the
wow.
baritone. Yeah, I play baritone, treble clef and bass clef, and I can play a little bit of trombone.
So Rita, you're talking about versatility.
Um,
That
it
is
kind of comes
really, really
along with
good.
it,
Now,
though, too.
for myself, I played the piano a little bit now. If I had have stayed, because I started playing the piano when I was very, very young. That was my parents' dream for me, and I regret the fact that because I'd be a master, would be able to accompany myself on my gigs,
Hmm.
and I am absolutely going back. I started back earlier this year and last year to doing some more training. And I'm going to go back. I am definitely going to do that because that is so important when it comes to that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm going to stick with that. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to play another one of your songs, In His Presence. And I am so glad to have been in not your presence, but your presence over the phone call. So now we're going to hear. We're having Sarita Thompson over the phone with us this afternoon, and now we're going to hear another one of her songs, In His Presence. Okay, we're back with Zemrah, and we got Sarita Thompson on the phone, who is you just listened to In His Presence, another one of her songs from her CD. We call her the Trumpet Lady. So Sarita, what awards have you won? Have you won any awards or?
Yeah, I've run the Blue Mic Award for best album. I am a 2-time Stellar Award nominee.
Wow.
For best jazz album. Sometimes when you start doing this, sometimes you forget the accolades that you have because you just focus on the work. I am a Billboard chart-topping artist.
Wow.
So I'm very thankful for that in 6 categories in sales. So top gospel record, top overall gospel record, top traditional jazz.
Okay, so I was just fixing to ask you, do you do any jazz? Because you need to come out here and join me at something so we can do something together.
Right.
Yeah, I'd love for you to come and play that trumpet on a song for me. So that's great. And so, do you have any concerts or anything coming up soon? Or are you doing anything special for the holidays and performance?
Yeah, I have some things coming up during the holidays. Actually, I've been touring, so I just got back from D.C. And when I just got back from D.C., I headed right here to Chicago. So I have something coming up next week back in the New York area. I'll be doing a master class. As well as some other like kind of private listening session concerts coming up as well.
And that's cool. Yeah.
So tell me, Serena, this is Ed again. Where can we get a copy of that CD?
Oh, it's all over. You can go on Amazon, you can go on Google, you can go on Spotify, you can go on iTunes, and guess what? It's not even expensive. It's only $2.99 or $3.99.
Oh, that's a part.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Blessing.
But even if it was more than that, we're gonna get it. Because first, one thing about it, we got to support our artists. We got to support our own, and that's first and foremost. So that makes it even better. We want people. You need to really and truly get this. This will make a wonderful. I'm the winner in His presence, because that's truly why God is blessing you, because you are a winner and you keep Him in your presence. That's evident. So we wish you all the best. You continue to be the artist that you are, and I just bless you. And here's the life for you for 2017. May all the good things happen for you.
And thank you so much for having me. I really do appreciate it.
And you can come back whenever you want, or you're in Chicago or even in Jersey, and you have a few minutes out of your busy schedule. You can feel free to call and let us know that that you're available for us to talk and keep us abreast of what you're doing. And then in turn, you'll find out what I'm doing as well.
That sounds good. Let's keep it a date, a rotating date.
We'll make sure that we do that. And we're listening, we're just finishing up with Sarita Thompson, who is the trumpet lady, and we're listening to In His Presence. You be blessed, Sarita, and happy holidays to you, baby. Our guest out says, bless you as well. Absolutely. Okay, we're back with Zemrah. Here's the Life, which is my favorite song, of course. And joining us is Miss Lovely Alice Davis, and then my co-host, my better half, Eddie Sherman. Again, I'm Zemrah at Intellectual Radio, and we just finished a wonderful, wonderful interview with the lovely Sarita Thompson, who she calls herself the trumpet lady. So I really enjoyed that interview, and you just listened to one of her songs, In His Presence, and the first one was The Winner. And I really, really like The Winner because, and when I say The Winner, it's WINNER. And that's what we're telling our youth, to just keep doing what you're doing as far as being positive. We want you to do the things that's positive that can keep you abreast of things and moving ahead like she's doing. She's saying she keeps it moving. And that's how you win, is to be consistent, put God first, like you say, Alice, which I think is very important, because we pretty much go by that too, that when you have God first, miracles happen, things that you want to happen in your life, they manifest if you really and truly believe in yourself and believe that it can happen for you.
Absolutely.
So
it's something special about liking the person that looks back at you in the mirror.
That's right.
I love Michael Jackson, The Man in the Mirror, because if you like who looks back at you, everything is cool. If you're unhappy about who looks back at you, then you're on a downward spiral.
That's right.
But God is just the answer.
He is the answer. I see my co-host over here smiling. What is it that you wanted to say to that? Yeah.
I wanted to have people think or to believe that their higher self
Take them out of the box.
That's their God. Their God looks just like they do. Their God is their spitting image of them. Absolutely. It doesn't have to look an image that's been given to you. He is you on your higher level, and has all the answers to everything you need for all your life and any life that you want to live, because it's already played out. All your answers are there. You just have to get in touch with that level
with your inner self.
With your inner self. Because that's the person you should be. And that which gives life is good. So it'd have to be right or wrong. It's what works and what does not. That's the only thing. It has nothing to do with right or wrong. Does it work? Is it working for you? If it's giving you life, is it adding to your life? or is it taking it away? And if it's taking it away, why are you doing it? Because you're a very highly intelligent being, and you know how to change things whenever you want to, because you are a creator. So you don't have to worship that which you create, because then that makes you an idol worshiper.
And that's good that the new year is coming up. Matter of fact, in look like what, 2 or 3 weeks,
Right.
We'll be in 2017. So that is and we'll talk a little bit about that. It's important to kind of review your life and to kind of look at some goals and some things that you really and truly look inward.
Absolutely.
And outward, and see what it is that you want to do to fulfill, some of those dreams.
Well, in 2017 is going to be the age of enlightenment. We're going to take this whole thought process and the image of who we are to a whole nother level. So I want people to tune in, because coming next year, we're going to take off with this. We're going to tell you, get you in touch with who you really are and what your real capabilities and your gifts are that you need to take and practice in order for you to have a fulfilling life. And this is why you were put here in the first place. So once you have meaning and purpose and hope for your life, days don't matter.
And we really want to impress that, for our seniors. I think that's really important for them to be able to grasp hold of that and understand the real essence of it's not over until it's over for real. But as long as you can, as long as you can walk, talk, and breathe, keep it moving.
Hey, when are you gonna start doing what you do? Yeah, when I'm dead.
Right.
I heard you, Ed, when you mentioned I am, that which is in you.
I am.
Isn't that what God said when he told Moses to go down to conquer old Pharaoh? And he said, who shall I say sent me? He said, tell him I am sent you.
I am that I am.
I am that I am.
I'm not trying. I am.
I am. How cool is that?
I'm not working on it. I am.
I am.
Because like he still does contracting, still building.
Wow.
Yeah, he does a lot of. He starting his new contracting business. He's done it forever, and so he's starting it up again.
Why? I said to myself, why not? Because there's no such thing as retiring. Well, at least not us. We don't have that luxury to retire. We got a whole society to rebuild. We got to rebuild the United States moral culture.
Isn't it so cool that you want to do it too?
Oh yeah, it's got to be done. Somebody's
got to do it.
Look, somebody's got to do it. You can look at it and see it's falling apart. So who better way to do it than the people who already been there and know that, who's built societies already, built civilizations. We can show you how to do it.
Absolutely.
And we know what's right and wrong.
What it is
We've been there
struggle.
already.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we know what it is to struggle, so it really doesn't.
But does it keep you humble?
Yes.
Yeah.
When you struggle and you go through some things, then when the good stuff comes, you know where it came from.
That's really
cool,
that's the truth. And Stan, like we were talking to someone a little earlier about really, staying and maintaining, staying in your realm of things, in your means, and not living outside of your means. Because I think that's what another problem with our youth is. Sometimes the expectations, and they kind of go outside of what they should really be looking for.
Well, they
have to understand sacrifice.
Quick fixes. There is no quick fix.
No.
Well, they're born into a society that's a physical and materialistic one.
Absolutely. It is.
And this is what they learn, the values of their life.
That new technology
Yeah, that's it.
But it's okay. I mean, it's okay to have and do what you want, but you have to understand to work hard.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You work hard for it. You can have anything you want. You understand? You gotta. It's not like you say. It's not a quick fix.
No quick fix.
You work hard. We work hard at what we get.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And it takes hard work.
It does.
And consciousness and consistency. That's what I always say about my 18-year-old grandson. He is such a focused young man. I really love and respect him for that, because he's focused. He's an MMA fighter at 18. He's with UFC gym in Maryville, and he's one of the top trainers.
He's young.
Yeah.
And he knows where he's going. He's focused.
And he knows where he wants to go.
He's focused.
Yes.
And
I love that
that's
about
a beautiful
him.
thing.
Yeah.
And the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Well,
I think we ought to give our children a little more credit and start teaching them at an earlier age, because they're not children. Like they were star beings when they came here. King Tut was 18 when he ascended to the throne of Egypt.
Are we talking about kings and queens?
Yes, we are.
Praise the
we
Lord.
are kings and queens. So we started at an early age, learning the mathematics of the universe.
Absolutely.
So the time you get to be 18, I was 18. I had my own apartment. I was grown. I was working.
Absolutely.
Because I was taught since I was 5 to do what you have to do.
In a right way.
In a right way.
Some people don't understand. Do what you got to do. You got to do it and do it. If you want to be blessed, you have to do things in the right way, and then it just everything the right follows. So what's happening for the holidays for you?
Well,
Alice? On a lighter note.
Okay.
Exciting things. My son, we are usually up with him for Christmas Eve before he leaves for Florida for the Christmas Day. So we gather together as a family and give a lot of love. We're a kissy family. We kiss a lot.
Yeah,
we hug. That's a lot of power in hugs.
We need
that.
It is. And what about you're going to a party tomorrow
Yes,
evening?
I'm one of the Red Hatters, the Bubbling Brown Sisters in Red. We're the Lollipops. And we're going to be in South Holland having a happy, glorious time at the library there. And we have fun. I'm sort of the one that keeps everybody kind of going.
Jazzy.
It works. I'm looking forward to that. And I hope all seniors look forward to a happier note. Know that God is there, and as long as you can move it, you can use it.
It works if you work it.
It works if you can work it.
If you don't see anything, build something.
If you don't see anything, build something.
That's right. Create something.
Right.
Create. Do it.
That's right.
Just do it. Do it.
Right.
Do it. And it's a blessing. I promise anybody, if you move it, you won't lose it.
That's what I'm talking
about. Yeah. We had a really nice. We had Gina Pearson, Bishop Pearson's wife, with us yesterday, celebrating her birthday. Wow. And we had several of people that love her to come out and come to our home, and
that was real cute.
Yeah, it was very nice, and she got a chance to see people that she hadn't seen in quite a while because they had moved back to Tulsa.
Wow.
And we enjoyed her presence. Hermine Hartman came out, and some more people that know her and love her, and we just talked and shared and ate. Just had a really, really good evening. I was going to have her on today, but she had to get back because they're getting ready to film for a new movie that's coming up about their life, and called Come Sunday. And so that's real. Yeah. So she had to meet with Felicia Rashad's daughter is doing her. So I can't think of her name right now, but anyway, she's going to be portraying Gina. So we enjoyed her, and we're going to have her to come on. She's very informative too when it comes to the embracement and knowing God and learning who she is and all of that. So she'll be a really strong and good guest. She comes from Landmark. And who anybody's familiar with that know that that's a powerful organization where it comes to having people to learn, who they are,
right,
and understand who they are.
What is Zemrah doing for the holiday? Are you blessing some folks with some music?
Well, I'm still in the studio finishing up my music for February. Okay. My new album, which will be coming out in February 18th, and we're going to be, the name of it is Love is Possible.
Where can we buy it?
Well, you'll be able to do, like Sarita was saying, you'll be able to go on iTunes, Amazon, CD Baby, who I'm with right now, CD Baby. Okay. If you go to Facebook right now, even, you can get a chance to hear my holiday song. And really and truly, it's called Christmas Cheer. We're going to play that. And it is just a tease because we're really, really not finished with that. And then we got some nice songs coming up, originals that Pam wrote, that I'm really happy. And I do the melody And then Pierre Pollard puts everything together. I'm very, very happy with him. He is a powerful, powerful musician who is just, he's phenomenal. I mean, he plays the piano, keyboards. I mean, he is just, he's just what the doctor ordered for this CD for me. So I'm looking very, very forward to having, I'm looking forward to going on tour with this. And we got some things hopefully working in LA for us. I'm looking for a booking agent still. So I'm excited. And then I'm looking for trying to get just a little bit of rest so I can be ready to rock and roll for 2017 with my music. But I need a little R&B right now. I've been doing a lot of running. We've got to run out to Cleveland, a gentleman who's just like family, we call him, because they come to Cleveland, they don't miss. Matter of fact, he was honored when I honored you, Luke Owens, very dear to Ed. They always call Ed and I the lovely couple.
Absolutely.
And so he made his transition. So we've got to go to Cleveland, and we have to do that because we're going to take his sister, who is an elder, senior. We're going to drive her. But right here at the holidays, that was kind of sad. You know, he's very special to us, but he would want us to keep it moving. So, you know, when I come back from there, and then we're trying to double back to get to my grandson's MMA, his first paid fight, professional fight. So we'll see how it works, because, you know, they're talking about Chicago snow. So
it's coming.
Yeah. So
we got to control the snow.
Yeah. I told Ed, you know, we don't know, you know, going towards Cleveland, you know, they just had a 40-car pileup or something, I think last week on 65. But we're going to, he said, all we got to do is just take our time, and, you know, we got to go.
I got a grandson, Darian, who plays music, and we're always so excited about him. I think he's a chip off your old block.
Yeah, I got to hear him. He's a percussionist.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got to hear him and put him on in my shows. Yeah.
And Kimmy, his mother, my baby girl, she always says, Mom, you know what? We're so proud of Zemrah. We've got Darian on a roll. We're all thinking about how you impact so much upon us.
I feel so blessed for that.
A lot of blessing.
Thank you. Well, we're running out of time. We want to thank you for coming. We joining us again, and she is our senior, so we're going to make sure that we have Alice back as often as possible. We just love her.
Pleasure.
I want you to join me on Facebook. Go to Zemrah Music. Go to Here's the Life premiere with Zemrah, and check us out on Intellectual Radio. We've got some good conversation, wholesome conversation, and hope that you receive a lot of good things out of it. Again, I am Zemrah. Join me if you have any questions regarding getting her book. Go to Zemrah1@yahoo.com. I will definitely transfer the information to Alice, the 5th season. So you have enjoy the week. Stay warm. We love you. Thanks, Ed.
You're quite welcome.
Yeah.
Happy holiday. Remember, there's only one of us.
Praise God.
Enchant me, excite me, baby. You are all I need. Now it's Christmas time, my darling. My favorite time of the year. So hold me tight, hold me close. I wanna feel you make love to me, sweet love to me, for Christmas time is here. Sing me a song of Christmas cheer. Sing me a song of love. Sing a song of Christmas cheer. Sing a Christmas song, my dear. It's Christmas time, holly jolly time. passions flow intensified, so true. Be your Christmas vixen, your enjoyable blood drop too. Sing me a song, Christmas cheer. Sing me a song of love, my dear. Mistletoe, passions flow, intensified, so true. I'll be your Christmas vixen, your enjoyable pleasure too. My personal wish, my Christmas wish is to be with you tonight. Sing me a song of blissful delight. Start this season right. Sing me a song of Christmas cheer, my baby. Yeah. Sing me a song, my